So Donaven, how did it? I mean, like I know you through food,
Yeah.
right? Which is funny enough. So how did that kind of like? How did you get involved in food?
Well, as you know, I like to eat. Hey, if you got an event and it's free food, I'm there. But food is an art. You know, the way people are creative, and especially like, watching like Chef's Table and watching you cook, and it takes a lot of creativity to put something together. And you're combining all these ingredients that you've tasted separately, and you're like, all right, these two are gonna be. This is what's gonna make this dish amazing. And so that's how I really got into food photography and going to different restaurants and messing around with different chefs, going into their element.
The nice way. I mean.
Yeah. That old me's gone. I think one of the most important thing in branding / marketing is to do everything, especially in the beginning. I know a lot of people get caught up in this has to be perfect, or this has to be, I'm gonna start doing this when I get this equipment, or whatever it is. And it's like, nah. I literally tell anyone, no one knows who you are. Get over yourself. Like, you can start right now. You can make all the mistakes. You are fortunate enough to make these mistakes. Don't wait. Well, what if people don't take it this way? Who cares? They're gonna forget about it. Like, that is the most important piece of marketing advice that I can give. And also just being consistent, whatever you're doing, because you're trying to get people's attention. The more numbers you have, the more feedback, the more audience you get. And if you're in the beginning of the stage, you don't have an audience. The market's going to tell you anyway what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, if you pay attention. Back in the day, you didn't have the ability to reach 1 million people. Now you can literally pinpoint what state you want to hit, and the numbers that are gonna actually reach people and all this stuff. Yeah, I mean, even jump on a podcast. Everyone's listening to podcasts now. Like, hit up people that you think are dope, and try to like work with them, but be genuine. Don't just hit them up and be like, oh, can you do this for me? Nah, you gotta give something in return, or just give. Do also a lot of free stuff. Like, giving and doing a lot of free shit is really key in marketing. Especially our first 2 years, we did a lot of free shoots. I've done a lot of free shoots, and I'm still gonna do a lot of free shoots, but now I'm just more selective, unless it's meaningful or if it's important.
Giving back to the community.
Yeah, that I can't stress enough.
So to start, I would say you give free shoots now. So that means that you have to get yourself out there.
Yeah.
That's the important thing, rather than charge or
Yep.
get a fee for that one. So you would suggest anyone who's starting in this kind of business or any kind of business.
Right. In retrospect, that's equivalent to working for a chef for free.
Yeah.
Learning the skills.
Okay.
Trust me, if you work for free or minimum, but you're gonna learn from the best, it's worth it.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.